Well, good afternoon, and I guess good evening pretty soon. I think the weather's going to hold out. It looks like it's going to be another great night here at Austin Aqua Fest. Mason Ruffner, welcome back to Austin.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
And actually, you've toured with Ringo in the past, haven't you? You were on the '89 tour as an opening act.
That's right. Yeah, I did the whole thing with him in the States and Canada, and it's just a great experience.
So, sort of a repeat thing. Actually, you're not on the tour, but you just happen to be co-billed tonight here at Aqua Fest.
Just happen to be here, yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, folks are going to remember having seen and heard you at Pearl's for KLBJ's Local Licks.
Right, yeah, I was glad to be a part of that. We had a great time, and
the music
went well.
was certainly fine, I'll tell you.
Yeah, a couple changes.
From what this has?
Yeah.
Are you going to do Vote For Me, for example?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And Nils has a record out.
That's this thing here, isn't it?
Right, yeah. Yeah, we do that instead of Nerve.
Instead of Nerve, yeah.
Who's singing?
That's U2. It's our Elvis tribute.
Sounds like a girl, doesn't it?
KLBJ-FM. That's different. Too tight there. First, it was still debatable whether Elvis movies or not. We do know that he died tomorrow. 77. Still involved in the whole Elvis thing. We know for sure that we have Joe Walsh from Aqua Fest tonight, and Ed Mayberry's going to speak with him now. Hi, Ed.
Well,
Hi, Joe.
how you doing? And how you doing, Joe?
I'm doing good. Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Austin.
Yeah, it's good to be back. It is. I'm a Aqua Fest
Alumnus.
regular. Yeah, alumni.
Yeah.
Played a couple times myself. Came a couple times without playing, secretly. And it's good to be back. I tell you what, this is the craziest band I've ever been in.
It sounds like a fun
Lock
band.
up your daughters. When Ringo called me, I said, "You wanna what?" You got sober and you're gonna do this? But anyway, we just basically plug in and Ringo's son Zack counts off, and when everything's broken, we're done.
Now,
You
how did
know?
that happen? I guess maybe we'll get a chance to find out from him or from Zack later, but...
Well, I tell you what
who
I'm gonna
asked you
do.
to be in the band?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get the band members and bring them back one at a time in the next hour.
Sounds good to
Okay.
me. Yeah.
And they can tell you their side of the story, but...
Well, since you're a radio man as well as a rock and roll man, maybe you can do some of the interviews for us, too.
I will. And for now, I'll do this, okay?
All right.
Hey, groovy guys and gals, 93.7 FM, KLBJ.
We'll check back with you later. Stick around.
Speak with hi, Joe.
Hey, how you doing? Listen, no other station does this, but I want to introduce everybody to a good friend of mine, the only reason I'm in tune. This is Alan Rogan. He does, he's the head of the road crew for the Rolling Stones, Eric Clapton, AC/DC, who else?
Anyone who pays, actually.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
How you doing, Alan? Welcome to
This
Austin.
is Alan.
Hello.
Yeah.
I love this place.
Yeah, he costs a lot of money, but I'm in tune. That's the
Sparing no
important thing.
expense.
Who else? Oh, The Who. He also does The Who.
That's right.
There you go. So, Alan, how's the tour going so far?
Fantastic. Absolute total fun. No dramas. This is no lying. No. Everything's real smooth.
How's
Everyone's having good-
everything on the tour bus, okay? Chaos?
Unbelievably normal.
Yeah, no.
Not like it used to
It's
be.
boring, isn't it?
Nearly boring. That's good, Joe.
No band fights, no crew fights.
Not
It's
big
boring.
ones. No. The band haven't fought anything. There's nothing broken.
How do you settle the little fights?
Shoot 'em.
Yeah. Stop now or else.
So the Who's gonna tour?
That's classified. I can't give that out. Of
Okay.
course there will. Somebody will offer enough money.
Okay.
Probably you,
And,
Joe.
AC/DC, you spent most of the year with AC/DC.
2 years. Did an album and then a big tour. The tour that forgot to
No
stop.
wonder your eyes are so red.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
He needs counseling.
This is a oh
Yes.
yeah. He
That's
needs,
very true.
His lobotomy didn't work. Yeah.
Well, this tour how is it different than working with like a Clapton or a Stones tour? I mean, It's
Oh, as I said, just way more relaxed. Everyone's, you know, just,
Yeah, the band sleeps once in a while.
yeah. That's true. That's true. But I suppose the pressure is on Ringo's name, and he's not under pressure himself. And everyone has a go with a couple of songs each of their own, and it's just real good fun. Come and see the show, and you'll find out.
Most band leaders have a vision, and you help them present it. Whereas Ringo's vision is to really push all of us to be extroverted, whether it's our songs or not, and really kind of be ourselves. Mm-hmm. And he even says on my songs, if you know, you can run into the audience, do what you want, go wherever you want. He never really. It kind of puts the pressure on all of us to really shine. You know, it's not like play this here and I want you to play this guitar on this song. He really puts it on us. And I've noticed too, when you have all these band leaders, it's kind of like you're used, like in basketball, you're used to taking the last shot. You're used to being under pressure. Mm-hmm. So even when you're singing background parts, everyone does it with the intensity and approach of a lead singer, and it just has a different feel to it.
Okay, hey gang, it's Joe Walsh here, KLBJ, with my very good friend Timothy B. Schmidt. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I can't quite talk like him, but I'm doing good.
Yeah. Well,
Here in Austin, having a good time.
Well, it's great having you guys have worked together, of course, as we all know, and it's I guess that's the reason that the pairing here with the All-Star band. Who asked who to be in the band? Joe, did you call Timothy up?
well, yeah, I kind of did.
Well, actually, it all comes from Ringo.
Yeah.
I heard rumors from different people. But you know, Joe and I, it reminds me, Joe and I have known each other for over 20 years, because
Wow.
when he was in the James Gang and I was in Poco, we did a few gigs together.
Yeah.
That's where all that craziness started.
Oh,
Yeah.
some double bills.
Ringo wanted a bass player that could sing high. And so I called Timmy and said, Ringo needs a bass player that can sing high, and do you mind
Really,
if
Joe?
I give him your number? And it took a while, but yeah, we ended up with the right guy. By the way, we wanted to ask you, do you know, is there any possibility that the Eagles will get back together?
I've heard the rumor.
Okay, good, thanks.
If I hear any more tonight, I'll let you
Put
know.
that in our back pocket.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, Don Henley was here just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, how's
he was
old Don boy?
here. Doing all right. He's all political, you know.
He's my favorite Eagle, except for Timothy being there.
Yeah. I guess the first thing the public saw, the first real taste of this tour on a nationwide basis was the Arsenio Hall show, which was taped. That was really a couple of months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the end of May. Actually, it was the middle of May.
They reran it recently, but
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I think they have reruns on Sundays or something here locally.
Yeah, don't judge us by that.
Well, but
it all looks
TV's
pretty stiff to me.
Well, but you know, TV's a strange thing because everything's mixed down to one channel, and it's back to those days again.
Yeah, it's hard to get this band, you know, with 35,000 guitar players through like a 4-inch TV speaker, you know.
Not to speak of all the large egos involved.
That's right.
It's hard to get on one
We
screen.
finally figured each other out, and I think it's a proper rock and roll band.
Yeah, that's
And last night we finally learned the set, so tonight we should be amazing.
And we didn't even have a gig last night.
Yeah, that was a night off.
Somebody mentioned that.
At Sugars, we'd learned the set. Yeah.
I know that you think this is interesting too. Is this band is made up of veterans in their late 30s into their 40s and 50s, and I guess one person who's in their 20s, and that'd be Zack.
Yeah, that's why we got Zack. Zack's Ringo's son, and we got him because if we didn't have him, you average the band out, we're all in our 40s. But if you have Zack, and you average it out, we're all in our 20s.
Not
see?
to speak of, to say nothing about, well, actually to say everything about Zack's playing. He's a great player. He's very impressive. Yeah, you'll enjoy him.
You know, Keith Moon raised him. Keith Moon really did. Keith Moon just like fired on him as a big brother, not a father. I mean, but you know, hey, you got Keith Moon as your uncle and Ringo as your father. You know.
You can't help but grow a pair of drumsticks in that situation.
Well, yeah, but
sounds pretty frightening to me. I know.
Zack's pretty good. Yeah, how'd you like to be in a band with your dad? Not.
Well,
RECOMMEND.
okay, good.
Yeah. How about Chernobyl?
Capital CHERNOBYL.
Oh, you got me on that one. How about this?
Albuquerque.
ALBUQUERQUE.
Very good.
How about,
Potato.
yeah.
A sucker punch.
I get you with that.
Sucker punch.
Are you there?
Got him.
Is it Eddie Garcia? Who's on the board?
WEIRD.
Okay. How much time to the end of this song?
2 minutes, 49 seconds.
Okay, come to us and we'll do Burton Cummings. And do we go into spots out of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord. SMORGASBORD.
Probably good.
Absolutely.